Hey, we're here. We're here. We're just
Yeah,
late.
sorry.
We're
It's
just
my
late.
fault we're late. I apologize.
That's fine. All right. So who else is here? Lisa and Catherine. Bethany's here. Margaret. Hi, Gail. I don't think Gail. Have you ever stopped into a book live before? I don't think you have. Welcome.
Wait, which
Hi,
Gail?
Terry. What? Um.
Oh, Gail Pierce. No.
Yeah.
Gail F has stopped by before.
Sean's here. Karen. Who am I missing? Jennifer. Lynn. Lynn. Oh,
Lynn.
Lynn. We all know about that Lynn, don't we? Oh,
Mrs.
Gail says not for
Lynn.
a while. Okay, I was gonna say, just okay. I just did something stupid. You know how you get like a little hangnail? I
Yeah.
bit it. It was bugging me. I bit it. Now I'm bleeding all
Did
over.
you rip it?
Apparently, yeah. Now I'm bleeding everywhere. Shoot, Dale been out weed whacking for hours today. Hours. He was weed whacking, right? And he stopped and he came up and he was in the garage to put new string on the weed whacker, right? And I went out
Yeah.
there and I just had to stop and just like stare at him. First of all, I had to determine that he wasn't bloody everywhere because he looked like he was bleeding everywhere.
Oh,
And
no.
oh my gosh, speckles and all kinds of bloody looking spots and grass. He looked like I don't even I can't it's hard to explain. I wished I would have had my phone so I could have taken at least one picture. Once I determined it was not blood, I was like, you're a hot mess. So he'd been out there weed whacking and he got into these bushes that have berries on them.
Oh, it was berry juice.
All this berry goo all over him. Oh my God, he's a hot mess.
Well,
And
at least he knew you were concerned.
now he's out mowing the lawn. I know. So then I just stood there and I was just like, wow. He goes, and just think, it's all yours, all this sexiness. And I was like, oh God. Oh goodness. So
Goodness gracious.
now he's mowing right out front here, so you'll hear him mowing. I don't know what the deal is. I think it all needed to get done because it's going to be in the 90s. And so he
Ah,
wants to make sure it's done before it's 90 degrees. Yeah. So, hello, Marion and Judy. How
and
are
Judy.
Oh yeah, he's quite the guy. Okay,
He keeps you laughing.
in his defense, he looked kind of cute when he had it out.
Oh, my goodness
He had
gracious.
on he had on his baseball cap, and he had on his headphones, and he had on some dark shades, and when he had it out, he didn't look too bad. And I was like, well, look at you, Mr.
Mindy's all like,
Cool.
whoa, whoa.
The return trip wasn't so good. Hey, Brenda. Stupid phone. I know. Phones are dumb. Anne Risa's here. Hello, hello.
Hey, Risa. Hey, guys.
Well, I will say this a lot happened in this little section of this book.
Yes, it did.
A lot,
Yes, it did.
a lot happened. First of all, I was like, I got a real kick out of her going over to Travis's house and in the middle of the night or whatnot and making spaghetti.
Oh, my goodness.
I was like, okay,
But, but he was a lot more gracious than I'd have been if I'd been woken up that,
he was
early in the
great.
morning for spaghetti. But because he had dealt with his dad,
Yeah.
in that situation, he knew that it's best to just kind of play
Go
along,
along with it. Yeah, just
go with it, because which I have actually, dealing with dementia in family before, when they realize they've forgotten they get embarrassed, they get angry, and they're not angry at you. They're angry that their mind has betrayed them.
yeah. I mean, if they remember it, sometimes people don't even remember that they, like Dale's mom, she didn't really like remember when she would do and say things that were really off. She never recollected them at all. So, anyhow. Oh, good night,
Well,
Lisa.
night, Lisa. Oh, and Brenda came in. Hey, Brenda.
I saw Brenda. I said something to Brenda
Oh,
already.
did you? Oh, well, I
Yeah,
wasn't paying.
yeah.
I,
She's one that had the stupid phone.
oh, did you also notice that he didn't want them to leave? Like she ate her dinner like it was, and then he was like, "No, don't leave," because like he kind of seemed like he liked.
Right. And leave it to Mama G to start saying stuff, right?
Oh goodness,
Talking about
yeah.
things, saying stuff. It's
Mm.
you know, woo, okay. And they were both kind of like, uh, I don't need you saying all that stuff with her here or him here. But
Oh my
she
god.
did. She did.
She was
It's
like, "Look, I know what I'm talking."
kind of like out of the mouths of babes, right?
Yep. But
Yeah.
she told him like she believes, look, I know that, you're angry, y'all got to get rid of those. And I'm not long for this world, I guess. And y'all
Yeah.
gonna have to be here for each other.
Exactly. I know, right? Yep. So that was interesting. And then Karen already said, that Grace is softening up. Well, Grace is really coming a long ways. Grace is, she's learned a lot of stuff. She's got a lot of information. You like how they played that trick on her to get her back to the committee? I mean, she was
But
pissed
then, and then
off.
she wanted to, and then she wanted to be mad, but she was the most mad at Sarah because
Hmm.
I think she already had started developing, whether she wanted to admit it
Yeah.
or not, a soft spot for Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Well, she tells her later when they talk about it that she'd started to trust her, and she blew it away, right? So
Yeah, but she had. I honestly think that night with Travis opened Grace's mind to, you know what, Mama G's right.
right,
I am angry. I need to let things go. And so then she actually shows up
yeah,
at Sarah's house.
yep, yep. And she's got coffee, and we're gonna carpool, and we're gonna,
Got chocolate
yep.
croissant.
And I need to get into those archives. I need to see what's going on with this town and why is this festival the way it is, and because then she went back to her business sense and how much research you should do on a business. Now she needed to research this town, right? Research this town. Hello, Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey
agree with Jennifer.
Sue.
There's
And
lots of cool little things that are happening in this book. I like it.
and Sherry, thank you. He's we'll know more tomorrow. That's where I'm gonna leave it. Um, but what did you think about that last little that why can I not remember the child's name? Um
Daisy?
Daisy, thank you. Um Daisy found the Little Women book. First acted like I don't really like it, but then as
It prompted
Grace
a
started talking
conversation.
about it,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
then it was like, oh, I love Amy. And I was like, oh, she really does love it. Maybe the book wasn't for
It
Grace.
seems
Maybe
that
it
the book
was
is it seems
for
that the
Daisy.
book is always used for a slightly different purpose than you think it might be. You know?
Right.
But I mean, that was after her and Mama G had had that big long conversation when Mama G was very
Yeah.
lucid and very on top of it and knew what she was talking about and gave Grace some really, really good advice. And they had a really good talk. So,
Yes. I was happy to see because I mean that she was extremely lucid during that point.
yeah,
And, you know, she was like, look, and they had the talk about Hannah and, and she's like, you need to have a talk with Daisy and soon to let her know what's going on,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, what's coming up. And Grace is like, I don't know.
I
And she's
don't know.
like,
I don't want to do that. But
she's
it
like,
just
you'll
kind
know.
of it kind of just it flowed so naturally for Grace to just open up and talk about things. And she said the right things when she talked about her mom and missing why did her mom do that and this and that. And she just had good things to say. But I think, and then they talked a lot about the powers, right? About the powers. And okay, where'd my mind just go from that? I just lost what I was gonna say. Um Oh, how the sisters all had those powers. They're special little they're special little things that they do. And Grace is like, "Are you saying that they're like magic?" Well, they just have special qualities, you know? And then Grace is also like, "You mean like you? Like you? Like Mama G has always been that way." Mama G knew from the beginning that Hannah was troubled and was going to stay troubled, you know?
Yep. Yep.
She has a way with people. She understands people. She just knows stuff, you know? She's got some deep insight or something about people. And that's what she was kind of sharing with Grace. And Grace realizes that, you know, Mama G has been special all along in her own way.
Did I freeze or something?
No, I think Sue was saying I lost my train of thought and then I got it back.
No, Margaret says I'm getting concerned about Brandy. What?
No, I don't know. I don't
Margaret, what you concerned about? Oh, yes, that was what I was going to say. I absolutely loved that the town, because first, Grace did have an epiphany that the town's greatest treasure is them, is that hometowniness, that I don't know what to say, the way they are together,
take care of each other stuff.
Right, like all the things that started the Apple Festival.
Yeah,
is like has it's gone away from the original, and so the less that it focused on the businesses and what has helped them out, the more businesses, they're like, well, we're not really getting out of it.
right.
You know what?
Yeah.
What they said.
That the whole Apple Festival started as hometown, take care of each other, and it changed to be more of a moneymaker, and that wasn't what it was supposed to be. And they have to get back to that. And that's how they've come up with this whole plan about bringing in the new businesses and letting people promote their business and all those kinds of things. Does Margaret think that we're not here? I don't know. They're awfully late. We're here, Margaret. Do you see us?
Margaret, we're here.
I don't know. I'm not certain.
Is everything okay? We're here. I'm here. But I do like that they also came together to, even though they're like they're going to get Daisy to do some work for them, but it's honestly more for Daisy,
right,
than it is for them.
It's to give Daisy something to do and people to be with and other things like that. So it's going to benefit Daisy, but it is also going to benefit them too. And she's only getting what, like $1 or something? They're getting
it's like $2 a week,
so some nominal little amount of money, but
But she is 8 years old,
Yeah,
but because you taught this age group, that sometimes, especially when they're what do you call it? When they're bored or they're maybe sort of slightly acting out or whatever, that sometimes the best thing to do is be able to give them something to do. Let them feel useful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you give them a job.
Because you told me some of your biggest troublemakers,
you give them a job.
You would give them a job to do.
Yeah.
And they're like, yes, and they, so they're kind of taking that same tactic. Let's give Daisy something to do. But I think it's also going to endure the town or Grace more to the town.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, because she's feeling that sense of bringing her in. She's coming in and becoming a part of something. And the only reason she thinks she wants to leave is because she's not going to be able to make enough money there. And Mama G, I think it was Mama G, wasn't it, that was like, it's not money. It's not always about money. There's more to it than that.
I think she's going to find that there's more the money is not necessarily the happiness. I think she's going to find, because there's already that spark, like literally she and Travis felt it. They just haven't said to each other that they felt that spark that warmed them from the
Right.
tips of their heads to the toesy of the toesies.
Right. They haven't said it to
And
each other, but she has said there was that electric thing. That electric thing went between them.
yep, and he, said in his musings, just not to her, that he felt that heat, that thing,
Yeah.
And I don't know. And
this whole section of the book had so many little turns between them, between Grace and Daisy, between Mama G and them, between Grace and the town, and Grace and Sarah. And it's just all these little twists that are all kind of coming around, and
yeah. And I got a little misty-eyed when I read that last one. You're going to be a good mother. I'll be your practice.
Oh, there was a whole section, a whole little thing in here that I cried about. What was it? It's when Mama G was talking to her, telling her that she just had to talk to her. But she said, I feel like I'm just bothering her. That's what mothers do. They bother you until you listen. And they do it because they care. Keep at it, Grace, and don't stop, no matter what she says. That made me cry. That made me cry. Right?
Yeah.
It's very true. Even when you think you're bugging them, you can't stop.
No, you gotta, you're trying to help your babies out. You're trying to be there.
It'll make it easier to transition over to Travis's house. Good point. And he's got a big house. He's got a big house that's like empty, right?
And that little night made him realize just how empty,
and how much he might like to fill it up a little bit.
How it might have just felt right.
Yep.
How it just might have.
That cat. Oh my gosh, I keep laughing about the cat. Oh geez, Mama G gets the cat. Now Daisy's got the cat, and the cat likes to sleep on Mama G and keep her feet warm. And Travis is like, I never liked that cat, but he wants his cat back. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh,
I know, but that cat sure is going over there, and that and finally Grace is realizing, oh, okay, well, Mama G's not crazy about that. That's just not the right name for the cat, but
no, exactly. It's funny. Yeah, Killer's one of its names, but then it's got another name too. I can't remember what.
Well, Mama G calls it
else. Thomas, or I don't know.
No, it starts with a T.
I know it starts with a T. I can't remember it. But it's funny.
Oh my gosh. What is the name of the cat?
I don't know. Theo. I don't
Theo.
know. Is it Theo?
Theo, yes. Theo.
Yeah. It's pretty cute, though. It is really pretty cute. So, anyhow, I'm excited to see how it's going to finish up. We don't have that much to go to finish it, really. So,
yeah.
Let me see something real quick. Am I wrong or am I right? Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, there's not much to go, really. Much of the book centers around the definition of family. What was Grace's view versus Sarah's?
Okay.
Sarah grew up with many sisters, a large family.
Yep.
A nuclear family. And here
And a
Grace
whole
is,
town supporting.
right? And here Grace is. It was just her and her sister, all the foster homes and whatnot, and then Mama G, right?
Yep.
Um, and then the next question was, how has your own view of family changed since you were a child?
Hmm.
Huh? Right?
A lot. A lot. Because, when I was an only child. I mean, I had two half brothers, but they were 8 and 12 years younger than me. And, they lived with dad. I saw them, only once or twice a year. But, so I grew up as this only child. It was pretty much me and my mom, and I would spend time at my grandmother's house where I did have cousins, but, they weren't there all the time. But, it was, you didn't have all this huge family get together for no reason thing. And so when I married Wayne, I was not used to, a leaf drop, let's get together. Like, I was like, wait, what? It's not a holiday. What? They're like, yeah, we're just going over to mom's to eat. Why is the whole family coming? Because they're all just wanting to get together. It was weird for me, and now I've realized how much, are there times I don't want to go over there? Yes. But at the same time, they're there for each other, you know? So that's how mine's changed from being like where we were just pretty much on our own to you got someone around you.
Family definitely changes. Um, it's not a stagnant thing, My childhood is a lot different than my kids' childhood was, you know?
Yep.
Some of that's purposeful, very purposeful, you know? Some of it was circumstantial choices, things like that. And then it changes again because, then I move on and I meet Dale, and then now it's this big blended family with his kids, my kids, and it's constantly changing, and you have to kind of learn to roll with the changes and you know work through it, and yeah, it's a lot different. But I just
Yeah.
thought those were some interesting questions and there's more questions in the back of the book, like discussion questions and stuff. But the whole thing of family just is, you know, very poignant at this point.
Sue, Wayne did have a sister. She is no longer with us. She's actually how I met Wayne. So yeah, Wayne did have a sibling, one. But I've enjoyed how it's this whole small town. Like, I mean, even though that small town was given Grace the what for and how to and snubbing her
Yeah.
and
I
how
know,
dare
Mary
you.
Lou, I'm telling you, grandparents are a huge thing. And, my grandma taught me a lot of things. My other grandma was more, not really, we saw her once in a while. And I didn't have the closeness with her for sure. But, you know, my maternal grandmother was like, she was super important in my life. Right.
Yeah, both my grandmothers were extremely influential, but that's because, you know, every summer was split between them two. So, like, that's who I stayed with were my two grandparents.
Hey,
You know,
Lucretia.
my dad's mom, and my mom's mom. So, I miss them. I
We didn't hang out with my dad's mom as much, but hey, Joanna.
hate Joanna and Joe.
So here's the question. We're gonna finish this. Like I said, there's not that much to finish. We'll finish it this week. What are we reading next? What are we reading next?
I kind of want to move on to book 2.
Somebody asked, who asked? Sherry or something? And then I think Sean said something about we need to read book 2 to find out about the Italian book. I, I don't know that the Italian book doesn't come up in this one unless you finished it, Sean. I don't know, but
Sean, did you go ahead? Look, people are going book 2, book 2.
book 2,
I
book
want book
2,
2,
book
book
2.
2, book 2, book 2. I think everybody wants. Oh, Lynn,
I know, Lynn.
did you already read the complete book 2?
I'm sure she probably did. I mean, Sue started it too. If Sue hasn't finished it, I mean, I don't know.
Oh my god!
Right? Okay.
Y'all are something. Oh, I got something to show you, Mindy.
What is the name of book 2 again? I guess I gotta go to Amazon.
Um.
Let's see. Let's look her up. Let's see.
Oh, there you go. Sean said, "No, I'm not Lynn."
No. Karen Hawkins. Book 2. Book 2. Book 2. Oh, yeah, it's the Tea Sister. That's right. The Tea Sister.
The one that they
Stop
condensed in
reading
this
then,
one
Sue.
to do.
Stop.
But
Silver linings.
exactly. Hey,
All
Mindy,
the keys aren't working properly.
I got something interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I dived into an old special that I didn't smash last time.
Yeah.
Because I just needed a break from big canvases for a sec before we hit on our thing. So I pulled out my old coasters that I ordered last time, and it was this random set of Christmas ones, and they had this one.
Ah, that's cute.
It's the only one like this in this set. All of them are otherwise cartoonies, except for this one. That one's not. Well, I guess it is cartoony, but not overtly cartoony.
Have you seen the coasters? I mean, there's so many sets of coasters now. Good, Brenda, you're home again. Stay home this time, Brenda. Stay home. Stay well. Stay home.
Yes.
There are so many sets of coasters now, and a lot of them are shaped. They're not round, they're not square, they're shaped like whatever.
Yep.
Like I've seen sets of gnome coasters that are cut out like the gnomes and stuff. There's just so
I haven't seen those.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the ones that are cut out like butterflies. I've seen the ones that are
Joe's gonna be crashing the specials.
There you go. I have seen. I just kind of wonder, as coasters, how do the shaped ones really work?
I don't know.
So that's kind of, you know me. I got into coasters this past time, and I've got some more coasters.
Well, I'm clearly going to need to take some things out of this Amazon cart before I buy that book, because my Amazon cart is up to $117 worth of crap. I'm like, no.
What the heck did you put in there?
Yes, it is A Cup of Silver Linings. Well, there's that book, A Cup of Silver Linings. There's a storage case I thought I was going to have to buy for somebody. There's a Susan Wiggs book. There's a book on crocheting socks. Actually, there's 2 books on crocheting socks. There's another book called The Deal. It's a lot of books. Another book called Twisted Love. These are the ones that
look at you and your books.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't like those very much, Brandy. They're all a little
Are they steamy?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and then I'm gonna get this cute little thing. I'll show you what this is. Because you made one too. For the fairy house thing that we made, the little fairy ball, right?
Uh-huh.
At the retreat. Look at this cute little holder. Look at that holder to hang it in.
Oh, that is
And it's $5
cute.
and 60 cents. I'm gonna get that little holder to hang my little fairy mini fairy thing in. Yeah,
Oh, well, look at there. Look at there.
yeah.
Marion. Oh, my goodness. Yours is up to I can't really say anything. It's not Amazon that has gone up on mine. Mine's been my Temu. Um, but I will say my last couple of orders for Temu were we're going to try out the clothes
Did you
for
get
work.
them? Did you get them in?
Not yet.
Nope, they didn't come. You thought they were gonna
They
come?
haven't come yet.
No. I
The
think for
my
sure
my
the.
specials came, but not my clothes yet.
Oh, so you got part of it, not the other part?
Well, I made multiple orders.
You what?
I made
Made
multiple orders.
multiple orders. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha.
So this one was all specials.
Wow. Wow.
Well, actually, all except for one thing. I thought these were going to be thicker.
What is it?
You know those little. Okay, so it's got like a ring, but it's these little hollow bags, reusable bags. I thought they'd be thicker than what they are, though. They're kind of on the flimsy side.
What were you using them for?
Well, I thought since it has these rings that you can hang these on, I could kit up my specials. You know, like if I've got a project that takes more than one night or whatever.
Randy, where were you at the retreat? I had a whole set of that. I had the little holder and everything with the bags and the rings and everything.
Well, obviously someone beat me to it because I didn't know.
Apparently, it was on the free table.
Because
It
then I
had a
wouldn't have
whole
bought
little
these.
stand and a holder and all the bags and the. Yep. Yep.
Oh my God. Because yeah, that's what I bought these for, was so that when I have like my keychains or my things where I don't necessarily want to finish it all in one time, or if I got one of those big ones, I don't have to try to hit it up in a system or I could just do it in this.
Right.
That was my thought. So technically it is for the specials.
Just for the drills to.
It's just not a special.
Right.
Marion, I go back on the 2nd. The
Ooh,
kids go
second.
back
It's
on the
early.
10th.
Margaret must be. I don't know why Margaret cannot see us. Look, I'm confused.
Uh-oh.
Am I the only one that has a blank screen and Mindy and Brandy are not here? Margaret, we have been here the whole time.
Oh Lord! Now I'm wondering if she's missed them. She's missed us the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh Lord! Well, someone. Yeah. Okay. I'll start going because surely she can see the chat. Thank you.
Apparently that's all she can see is the chat.
Oh wow! Oh no! Oh, Karen had to go out and back in.
Okay. I did not understand that. That's why she was worried about you, because she thought you weren't here. I don't know. I don't know why she worried about you. I wasn't here either.
Well, because Margaret, I'm sure saw my post last night as to why I wasn't going live.
Oh, maybe.
Because I let everybody know that I wasn't going live because of Wayne.
That could be.
Well, you called and asked if I was going to be.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
On the live. So
I clearly saw it too. I knew. Well, I talked to you too, but you can't see Brandy because she's in a hole.
Well, you can see my head, right? You can see.
Not most of the time. Most of the time, all we get is your nose up, maybe.
That's fine with me.
No,
I'm
it's
still
not.
here.
No, it's not.
You don't need to see the ugly mug.
Get up. Show us yourself. Come on.
Well, tonight I wanted to have a pretty picture in my thing, so
Well, you could have the picture and you if you were up higher.
I know I look like the neighbor on Tool Time.
I say that to her all the time. I don't know about those paint gem things. What do you think, Brandy? Are paint gems a special? I don't know. I
I think in the past we've said, here's the thing with paint gem. I mean, I would, I'd say maybe, I don't know. It is a small project, but you'd have to do all 12 of them because they all come with one, but they're just, I mean, they
and
are different.
there's nothing special
There's not
about
really
them.
special about
They're
them. I mean,
just
it's
small
not
little
like,
diamond paintings. I,
right. It's not like it's a keychain,
right.
or even if a keychain or a wreath uses regular drills, they're still a special project.
Yeah. I just
So
consider
yeah,
those I just
no,
consider
those are
those
still
little
like
small
canvases.
diamond paintings, and
That if they're
I
small
would
diamond
say
paintings, but they use special drills, that counts.
yeah.
But
And
they
those
have
are
to
just
use
all
special
regular
drills.
drills. They're all
Those are
regular
regular
drills.
drills.
Mhm.
Now, if they ever came out with a set of those mini little canvases that are all rhinestone, well, then
Yeah. I got a set
then
of
you'd have it.
flip-flop keychains, Joe. They're in my
I
pile of things to do.
I I, I put the keychain or flip flop keychains back, I think. But I had an idea that I was wondering. Tell me what you think, Mindy. So, since I have all of these sets of coasters that I seem to like, and I'm trying to
Oh, you
come up
saw
with,
them. Oh, that's why. Okay.
okay. Um, so I thought instead of giving these as presents as a whole set when I finish them, what would you think if, now think about teachers, right? If like literally I was able to just give a coaster to each teacher, just something to put your coffee on at your
I mean,
desk.
that would be fine. I mean, it's like giving somebody a bookmark or separating the keychains and giving them a keychain or
Okay, so that doesn't sound too stupid.
no. No.
Okay. Oh, and oh my God, Mindy. So this coaster set came with, I guess, this that I'm supposed to assemble,
Oh, a
but
little holder.
look at the absolute smallest little. This is the smallest
Okay, so
screwdriver.
you have not gotten any special drill things that come with a screwdriver to put it together?
Not like this. They're usually like the longer ones and a little bit thicker, but no, not this
Mm.
size.
Well, that might be a little smaller, but mine haven't ever been really big. They've been small. But...
It's a miniature. It's just so cute.
Oh, that's nice, Joe. You're going to leave coasters there for the owners. That's cool.
Oh, that is so cute. That's nice.
Well, we
Yeah,
had tacos.
I'm.
Sorry.
What?
We had tacos the other day. I made a whole bunch of taco meat because like everybody came over and there's still a lot of taco meat left. And I'm going to have a taco for dinner. And Dale's supposed to come in and he's going to make his salmon on the grill. But I don't know when he's going to come in because he has literally been outside since about, I don't even know what time he went outside. 2 o'clock?
Oh wow.
He's just been outside, weed whacking and mowing and weed whacking and mowing. I don't know.
He's keeping himself busy.
He really is. Yes.
He, Dale keeps himself busy.
He does. Yes, he does.
But at least if he's out there keeping himself busy, you can do whatever you need to do.
Well, he left and he went and got a car wash and went to get tacos. And then he came home and I was recording videos and recording video. I recorded 3 videos before he got home from tacos. And then he went out to weed whack. And then I recorded my whipping chat. Watch my whipping chat. Watch my whipping chat. Oh, just saying. So yeah, that's what I've done pretty much all day. It's recorded, edited, and uploaded.
I have just been working on schoolwork. I am now finally down to 3 assignments.
You got
And
it.
then I'm complete.
You got it.
So I'm getting
Oh,
in there.
I remember those days of taking classes and teaching, and I was like, at least you're not teaching right now. I took classes while I was teaching.
Well, remember, I'm going to be taking classes because
Yeah, I'm telling you.
my next semester where I've got forensic science investigations and a lab with that goes with it, and crime scene professionalism. So technically, I don't know if you would count the lab. I mean, they count it as a class, but is it really a class? I don't know. I'm assuming you're going to have. It's like any other lab. You still have assignments that you have to do with it. And so, I'm going to have to balance that, but I mean,
Yep.
I know I can do it. I have maintained my A, knock on wood. So it's not the 100 I wanted, but still an A.
100 is just a number.
Yep.
You know what? When they put it in your record, what's it go in as?
Goes in as an A.
There, see? There you go. There you go.
So I've got 2 more things that I have to write, and then the final test, the final.
Rock it out. Rock it out.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it too.
I'm gonna go see if Dale's gonna. I'm not making his fish. I don't do fish. I don't eat fish. I don't make fish. I don't have anything to do with fish. And
I'm not a
talked
huge
about it
fan of
earlier that he was going to have the fish, right? And I was going to have tacos. And he's like, "That's fine." So I don't
Is
know
it
what he
because he's
wants.
already had tacos? Is that what it is? He's already had tacos?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah, he had tacos today. But we talked about it. He needs to make the fish. That's why he needs to cook the fish.
Oh, before it goes bad.
Can't find anyone to go with you. Where, Lynn? Go.
Lynn, where are you trying to go?
I don't know. Where's
Lynn trying to
do? Yes,
is whipping chat.
Yes. It's tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like certain seafood. But
I eat shrimp.
See, I'm not a huge shrimp have to be cooked a specific way. Like I like hibachi shrimp. But I generally tend to stay away from shrimp. If I eat fish, it tends to be stuffed flounder. I do like lobster. I like crab legs. And I like crab. But that's it.
Yep, just shrimp. Who do you want to go with you, Lynn? I'm gonna go. I'll go with you. I'm gonna be there, Lynn.
Minnie's like, I'm going.
I mean, I can't drive with you if that's what you're asking, but I mean, I'll go with you to the retreat. Oh goodness. Okay, we're just sitting here BSing now, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Hello, Tia. You're just in time for us to say goodbye.
I love you, Tia.
Oh, I see. You'd need somebody to physically drive you there because he can't this time.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, does Amtrak go that way?
Do they still have those?
Amtrak? Oh gosh, yes.
God, I would have thought I didn't know trains still ran.
Oh yeah. Amtrak goes behind my other house twice a day. Going out and coming back. Going out and coming back.
I just didn't know people still traveled on
You
trains.
can go clear across the country on Amtrak. You can go from Michigan to California. I know that. My friends do it. Yeah.
It would be so cool to go on a train long distance. Maybe.
No, I think it really would be. I think it's fun. You get to see things, you take little stops here and there, but yeah. Lynn's
Huh,
down in
okay.
Ohio. Yep, beds
That's
and
a little
dining
far for
chairs and
me, Lynn.
everything. Exactly.
I'm
Yep.
down here in the Southie Poo, so that's a little far for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That drive was no more of that drive. I'm
Well, I
not
don't
doing
know.
that
Well,
drive
well,
no
well,
more.
now just think about it. Think about it. If you were going to come to a retreat in Michigan, a logical path, logical, you could technically drive right on through Ohio, right past Lynn. Yep.
If I didn't go around about and to the other side of the universe.
Over the river and through the woods to wherever I need to go, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
That
there's
that last one, whew, that did me in for that's a
yeah,
long
there
road
are
trip.
definitely buses too. There's lots of buses that go. A logical path is to not travel on 127. Well, Tia, I didn't have any trouble on 127, but I avoided all that weird construction that you guys got into. I was good. I was good.
We see construction all the time, everywhere.
My GPS was smart and it rerouted me away from all that.
Ours kept trying to take us on interesting little scenic tours.
Yes, well, that's fun too. You get to see some interesting places when you just follow what the GPS tells you to do. You find some interesting stuff. Love it.
Yeah, you do. That's why we made it a road trip, but it
Yeah.
was just a long road
Hey,
trip.
Tammy. I know, right? Fun, fun. All right.
All right, well, Miss
I think we're
Taco,
gonna go now. Okay.
I'm gonna pull up my assignment.
Get
Hmm.
busy, man. Get busy, right? Yes, use your
Yeah,
phone. Use your phone for the GPS. It's always better than the car. Always. I find it's always better than a car GPS,
I
which
don't have
doesn't
a
make
car
any
GPS.
sense to me. I mean, Google is updated so much that Google knows what the hell's going on. You know, Google is smart. I don't know what they got in those cars. I have no idea. I don't have
'Cause
that in my car.
I
So,
don't have a GPS in my car, period.
nope, I don't have a GPS attached to my car, so I have to use my phone. So
Yep.
I like it. Okay, so we know what our next book is, everybody, right?
Yeah, book two.
Gonna read about the tea sister and
Who
what's
who
going
got
wrong with
started
her,
all because of this.
and see what's going wrong with her tea.
Mm.
Something's wacky with the teas. She's probably making people that don't like each other. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know.
She's doing something. She's doing something with the
Love
specialty.
love potions are turning out to be something they're not loving each other, or I don't know. Something's going wrong. Something's going haywire. Right?
I'm excited. I'm excited.
You can, Lynn. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Lynn can read it again.
All right.
Lynn,
Are you
at
ready to
this rate,
go?
you're going to have to read it two more times because, you're going to be halfway when we're on like chapter 3.
That's right.
No.
Nope, no knee knocker with tingly things. These are very low, none, no spice, Tia.
Yeah,
No
there's
spice.
no spice in this.
There has not
No,
been even a kiss in this book. Not even a kiss. Oh,
no.
wait. There was an electrical tingle between the two of them.
Yes, there was an electrical tingle, but that's about all it was.
That was it. And I don't anticipate there being any big kisses or anything in this book. So
No,
I'll
Sue
tell you
already told
what,
me no sex.
we're going to have one of those. We haven't had one yet, Brandy. Nun approved. Yes, that's it, Sean. These are approved by nuns.
Well, there is that fairy tales one that's supposed to be very
Oh, hooked?
something.
Hooked.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Hooked is a little twisted.
that might be too much spice for me, but
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Just throw me in the deep end.
We're going to have to do that with you. We're just going to throw you right into one. We'll pick a really good one and we'll just throw you right in there.
Throw me right in there.
I'm going to do some reviews and find a really good one that people say, yes, this is the one. High spice, lots of chili peppers. Yeah.
No, isn't that how they rate those sexy ones? Don't they rate those sexy books based off a pepper scale?
Yep. I watch a couple booktubers that's exactly what they do. They rate them on the scale of how many hot peppers they are.
Judy will blush with me.
I won't blush.
No, Mindy's going to be getting all kinds of ideas.
Nope. I know, right?
Ooh.
It is interesting, though, when it is, oh my God, I was going to say something I'm not going to say. But it is interesting, though, when the machine out there is reading a sex scene out loud, and then Dale walks in, and I'm like, okay. Alexa.
See, that would make, oh my God, I'd be like, hi, honey. He'd be like, you started with that?
I'll usually just be like, Alexa, stop. And he's like, what are you stopping for?
That would be so weird to listen to it with Dale listening. Oh my God.
It's interesting. Anyhow, all right. I'm going to let you guys go. This half an hour book thing has lasted an hour now.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, that's fine. Okay. What else am I doing? My husband's out mowing the lawn. I'm not making his salmon. I'm going to go make a taco.
Now you're just going to make your own. Dale can make his salmon.
Yes.
And
when he's
you make
hungry,
your taco.
When he's hungry, he'll come in for food. He's just like a kid, right?
Yep. And then when he's hungry,
he'll come
eat.
in. All right. See you guys next week, and we'll finish up this book, and we'll start talking about the next one. Lynn turns her phone off. You should listen with headphones or something. I don't know. All right. Talk to you guys later. See ya.
All right. Bye, guys.